Do you know your rights as a tenant? Do you know where to turn to if you're experiencing a disagreement with your landlord? Hello, my name is Zach McKimmey reporting for GUTV. I reached out to local tenant right advocate and statewide policy director of the Washington Tenants Union, Terry Anderson, to offer some advice regarding tenant rights.
Washington has a state law, and it preempts cities and counties from enacting rent control. So not only does the state not have rent control, no city or county within our state boundaries can have it either. But we are experiencing in the state of Washington some of the highest rent increases in the nation right now. Legislators are kind of exploring the possibility of doing that here, although we have very fierce landlord opposition to anything like that.
We then asked Terry to describe some recommendations that tenants should consider prior to move-in.
The one thing I would tell tenants before they sign a lease, make sure that they keep that lease in a safe place and don't lose it. And keep a notepad at your door for you to write notes. And the things we would tell people to be mindful of is that you get a walkthrough. So if the landlord is going to charge you a damage deposit, you get to walk through with the landlord and examine all of the conditions that are listed on that checklist.
Next, we tailored the conversation more towards how tenants can reach out for help.
We have a hotline that we operate Monday through Saturday. And if a tenant is, you're served a notice, you don't know what that means, you would call our hotline and say, I don't know what the laws are. Call our office. If nothing else, call our hotline and we'll walk you through the process.
We then brought in Jaron Fugli to describe an experience he and his friends had with their landlord.
On the Gonzaga campus, sometimes people can be really sticklers for room inspections or stuff, or can be pretty tight about deposits. That's what my friends experienced when moving out of their last house. Was they were in a bit of a legal battle over a bunch of stuff that was left by other people, not them in the house. The landlord charged them for, but it's a huge hassle when people try to nickel and dime you.
Looking ahead, Terry seems to be optimistic about possible expansion to the Gonzaga campus.
I would even maybe thinking about maybe having a clinic there or an on-site pop-up at the Gonzaga campus for students that have questions about that. We will be adding another staff member, and that's exactly what we would like to do. So we would like to have staff at Gonzaga and Eastern and community colleges, because we get a lot of calls from students.
So remember, the next time you're in a bind, the Washington State Tenant Union has your back. For GUTV, I'm Zach McKimmey.